In this e-learning tutorial, we are going to see about the list in Python. So list is a collection of an items or an element. So the list is an ordered and also it is a changeable. The elements in the list can be accessed by their position or to be an index value. So like all other variables, the list can also be defined before they should be used. So there are several ways of defining the creating the list. So in Python we are going to use is the square bracket. So in this we are going to see about the how we are going to access the values in the element in the list. The list are mutable, traversing a list, deleting an elements from the list, built-in list operations and built-in list methods in detail. The first we are going to see the values and accessing the elements. So how we are going to access the element in a particular list? Here see in this example what I have given is I have declared a variable called as a my list. In this my list I have defined a three values, that is apple, strawberry and the mango. So I'm going to print the list. What it will do is it will print all the three values which is present in the list. So if you want to access any particular element in the list, this can be accessed by referring the index number. Suppose if I want to print the index value will be starting from the 0, 1 and the 2, like this it will be going on. So see in this example, in the same list, what I have want to print is the list of 1, the index value of 1 which will gets to be printed. So that is a 0 and it is a 1 value. So the strawberry will be get printed. Suppose it is a positive index value. Suppose if I am going to start with a negative index value, what it will be given when it will be from the backward position. So negative indexing will be begins from the end. So -1 will be refers to the last item, -2 refers to the second last item. So see in this list here I have declared a my list. In this we have the three elements in the list. So I'm going to access the -1. So -1 it is a last element. So here the last element is the mango. Next one, see, I can also specify the range of index where we want to start and where we want to end the range. Here in this list, I want to print the 2:4. The index value will be starting from the 2 and ending with the 4. That is 0, 1, 2. This 2 is the mango. So 2, um, uh, 3 and 4 will be excluded. So mango and the banana will be gets printed. See in this example what I have did is see here in this example what I have given, I have starting from the negative value, that is a -4. -4 in the sense it is -1, -2, -3 and -4. -4 to -1. So mango, banana and the kiwi. So -1 will be get excluded. So these four values will be get printed. See the next example, my list, the list of 1 is equal to papaya. So I'm going to modify the index value of 1. Index value of 1 here it is a strawberry. So instead of strawberry I am going to replace this with the papaya. So I have now if I want to print the list, see what it will be happen is first it will print the apple. So the strawberry is replaced with the papaya, then mango, banana, kiwi and the grapes will be get printed. The next one is how we are going to copy from the one list to the another list. So I having an existing list which can be copied by using an equal operator. Equal operator. So I'm having an old list value called 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to copy this old list value into the new list value. Likewise, the new underscore list is equal to old underscore list. So if I print the element in the list, the same value whatever it is in the old list will be printed it in the new list. suppose if I want to append the a value, that if I want to include the another value into the particular list, what it will get printed is the new list, and also the old list will also be get updated. Whatever the value in the new list, I'm going to update the value in the new list only. Dot append of a, suppose if I have given like this, whatever the value that is updated in the new list will also get updated in the old list. So the same list here, 1 2 3 a in the new list and also in the older list. So see, in this example, I'm going to use a built-in method. Here I having a list called as an apple 09.7. In the new list, what I have in this variable, I'm going to copy this list, this my list, whatever the values in the my list is going to copy it into the new list. Suppose if I print this, the apple 09.7 will be get copied list will be this one. Then I'm going to use the slicing operator for copying the list. Here I having in the list elements, and in another list I having the these list. If I have this mention in not any starting index and the ending index value, what it will do is here all the element in the list will be get copied, so retrieved, and it will be copied to the new list. Now what I'm going to do here, it is I'm going to append a value in the dog. So I have append a value in the new list variable. Suppose if I print the old list variable, so it will not append here the dog value. Only then in new list only it will be get appended. So this is a difference between the this one and the this one. Here when I use this append value, it will update both the new list and also to be the old list. When I using the slicing operator, here only the new list will be get appended, not to be in the old list. The next one is list are mutable. Any element inside the list can be changed at any point of time. It can be accessed with their index value that will be start from a 0 and end with n minus 1. If any element does not exist in the list is accessed, it shows to be an index error. If index are given in the negative, then the counting from end of the list, that is in the backward direction. So that is the list are mutable. Here I have given an example. Here we have a my list, and if I want to print my list of 4, so see the fourth element 0 1 2 3, fourth element will be the 4, so it will be get fourth element will be the if I 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 4 fourth element will be 5, so it will be get printed. Then my list of 3, what will the value of 3? The index value of 3 is the 4. When I want to change this 4 value, instead of replace it with 60, so I have mentioned the index value and I'm going to replace the value with 60. So 1 2 3 and 60 will be get printed. The next one is traversing the list. So traversing a list means we are going to accessing all the element in the list. It can be done by using any of the conditional statement, but preferably you can go for the for loop. The traversing a list is also to be the same as to be the string what we have done. So here I having the list. Now I'm going to access the list, that is for x in my list of print x. The whatever the values in the list will be get printed one by one. Suppose here I having the list of, I having the variable called as a my list. Here I am going to find the length of the particular list, and I am going to do what I'm going to do here is I'm going to find the length of the list, and for the first value I'm going to add with plus 5. So what here already here it is of 100 value. When it comes here 100, so 100 plus 5 it is 105. When it comes to the next elements 110, so 110 plus 5 it is 115. So likewise it will be get printer. So this is a traversing list. So how we are going to delete an element from the list? Here we are having the three operators that we can go for deleting an element from the list. One is a pop operator, second one is a del operator, and third one is a remove operator. In the pop operator, if you know the index of the element that we want to delete, we can go for the pop operator. The stored the element in a variable for the further use. See here, I'm having the list of elements. In this list I want to pop the third element. So that is the third element means I want going to delete the third element. So here what the third element will be, there is a 130. So I'm going to remove the 130 value. So the pop of 3 will be, so the 130 will be get removed in the list. Next one is a del operator. Here it deletes the value on the provided index, but it does not store the value for the future use. Here I am having the list of values. So what I have going to use a keyword called as a del. So my list of the 4. So my list of fourth element will be the 140. Here the fourth 140 will be get deleted. This way here we does not store any value for to be the further use. So next one you go for the remove operator. If we know the item, so that we want to remove or delete from the list but not the index value here. So I am having the list of values here. Suppose if I want to remove the 110 value, just we can specify my list dot remove of 110. So the 110 value 100, 120, 130, 140 and 150 will be get printed. The next one is a built-in list operator. Here it has three types of operators. One is the concatenation, repetition, and the in operator. The concatenation operator is works same way as like we have seen in the string. So if you want to know more about the string, I will give you the link in the description box. You can go through that. So now the concatenates the two string which can be done by using the plus operator. Here I having the two list. So I am going to concatenate these both two lists into the one list, which is a list 3. So what, see, the list 1 values and the list 2 values will be both concatenated and will be get printed. The next one is the repetition operator. Here it repeats the list for the specified number of times. It can be performed by the asterisk operator. So I am having the list 1. So in the list 1, I'm going to, how many times I'm going to repeat here? I'm going to repeat for 3 times. See, 10, 20, 30, 40 one time, then see it is a second time, and see this is a third time. So 3 times it will be get repeated. The next one is an in operator. It used to tells whether the given string is in the list or the not. It always returns to be the boolean value as an output. Either it returns a true value or it returns to be the false value. See, in this example I have given list is equal to the list of values 10, 20, 30 and the 40. So 20 in list 1. See, if there is a 20, yes, it is available. So it will be returns to be the true. See, print 200 in list 1. So the 200 is not available in the particular list. So it will be printed as a false. So the next one is built-in list method. Here we are going to see the number of built-in list method. The one is the append method. You are going to add a new element to an existing list. So here we having the list. I'm going to add an element called as 120. So in this last element, I'm going to add a 120 to the particular list. So the extent it will be works like the concatenation. So it takes a list as an argument and add it to the end of to be the another list. See, I am having the list 1 and also I am having the list 2. Now what I am going to do is I am going to extend this list 1 dot extend of list 2. So it will be after 150 it will be A, B, C will be get printed. Then sort function is to arrange the list in an ascending order. So it takes a list as an argument and add it to the end of to the another list. To to know the latest videos. If you not already subscribed this channel, then please consider subscribing right away. Behind to that, press the bell icon to receive the notification of latest videos. Like, share and your comments. Thanks for watching.